if just by watching me you feel like I'm a hair twin, whether it's hair texture, lock size, hairstyles I like to do, and hair tutorials, and you're just looking for what kind of products I use, then hoping this can be the video for you. Hi, hello, what's goody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Meech. If you are new, if you're a returning subscriber, as always, grateful to have you here. If you can hear some like ticking noises in the back, I do apologize. My washing machine's on in the back, so yeah. Lord knows I have been in the trenches with my locks, okay? I don't even think it's just my locks. I think every hair journey I've been on, I've had relaxed hair, I've had loose natural hair, now I've had locks. And one thing that's been consistent throughout all those journeys is that I have always searched on YouTube for like a hair twin. And I've used that hair twin to figure out what products I need in my hair drawer, like what works, if I'm missing anything, just tips, tricks, techniques and all that kind of stuff. So I thought I would film a video for my fellow lock friends who are looking for similar type of information. I have left timestamps at the bottom splitting my products into, I guess, how I use them as part of my routine. So if you're looking for something specific, then definitely take a look at the timestamps below. Otherwise, I hope you really enjoyed the montage that I had at the beginning of this video. If you see my previous video, which was a lock chit chat / get ready with me, I had like curls and kinks in my hair, and that was essentially just like a quick snippet of how I got them. So first things first, currently I am washing my hair about every 10 days ish. Washing my hair about every 10 days, and previously I was using the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Moisture and Shine shampoo. I have found, however, that my dandruff was just out of control. So this was something I used to use when I was a loose natural, and it worked for me, but not anymore, so that gets thrown out. What I'm currently using is the As I Am Dry and Itchy Scalp Care Shampoo. It's got olive and tea tree oil. It smells a little medicated, I must say, but it does lather really, really, really well. In terms of price point, I would say it's probably on the pricier side. Personally, that's what I think. I think it was just under $20 for this bottle of shampoo, and we are 3/4 of the way done already. It gets my hair really, really clean after about 2 washes, I want to say, like super clean. So yeah, definitely recommend. We'll be buying this again. And yeah, I think the bottle's quite pretty too. Something that I actually quite like. I know it's not really important, but something I quite like if you're into aesthetics, I guess. One other thing that I was using before, as you can see it's almost done, is the Talia Wajid Stimulating Herbal Cleanser. This is more of a pre-cleanse, so if you are somebody who doesn't want to use like a really stripping shampoo, this is something to use first to kind of get rid of all that buildup, and then you can use a moisturizing shampoo on top, which was kind of what I was doing with the Cream of Nature originally. This has been something I have used since the beginning of my lock journey. Will I continue using it? Probably. It's nice to have in my lock drawer, I guess, or in my hair drawer. I find that I love that Talia Wajid is Black women owned, so we're supporting a Black business. I will say one thing I do find is it smells very minty. It's got that like kind of smell on your scalp, or that feel on your scalp. If you ever had Dr. Miracle Relaxer, think Dr. Miracle Relaxer. That's how it kind of smells. but it does a good job. It definitely cleanses the hair, cleanses the scalp. It removes the buildup as you need it to. I just find Talia Waajid products are sometimes a little hard to find, and if you're based in Canada like me, you might have to ship it, buy it on Amazon for a premium, or ship it directly from the company, which I find their shipping is actually really good, so it's not usually an issue if I can't find anything. A last thing I use, again for wash days, another Talia Waajid Black Earth product. This is the Enhancing Herbal Co-Wash / Conditioner. I use it as both. So sometimes in between washes, let's say I washed my hair like thoroughly, put it in this roller set, and then I want to wash it the next week because I want to get rid of the curls, I'll just use a co-wash, because I'm like, my scalp is pretty much clean as it is. Just want to use a co-wash. I'll use it between retwists as well as a conditioner. Probably don't use it as much as I should. I definitely deep conditioned much more when I was a loose natural. However, it's something I'll definitely buy again. We're about halfway through the bottle. I've had this bottle for a long time. So yeah, it shows how much I don't really use it that often, but I do like the product. Definitely keeping it in my lock drawer. In terms of how it smells, I like this. It's got coconut oil and shea butter, so it smells, I don't even know how to describe the smell. How would you describe this? It kind of smells a little plastic, but I guess that's how shea butter smells, right? It's got that plasticky smell. It smells like that. It's not a horrible smell. It just doesn't really have a specific scent, but it's on the sweeter side for sure. Now, in terms of actually locking my hair, retwisting my hair, should I say, this is probably the biggest change. I swore by the Shea Moisture Lock and Braid Butter, which unfortunately has been discontinued. When I was a loose natural, my hair loved butters, so I thought to myself, I'll go back to butters. Only issue with that is you can sometimes get quite a bit of build-up, just because obviously butters are on the heavier side, right? So yeah, I was using the Lock and Braid Butter. I loved it. It worked really well. It held my retwists really well. It was part of the JBCO range. It ran out about 2 months ago, and I was looking online, trying to order on Amazon, Amazon UK, Amazon US, Amazon Canada. I also looked at beauty supply stores online. I looked all over Canada. I'm talking shipping across provinces, looking, and could not find it anywhere. So I'm assuming it's been discontinued. It's not on the Shea Moisture site either. So I decided to try Miel Organics. Now, this is the pomegranate and honey twisting souffle. It's for type 4 hair. It's supposed to like enhance your curls. So I literally use this sparingly. It is thick, okay? It's like creamy thick. It smells sweet. I do love Miel Organics. I realized I've added more product to my hair drawer. I actually have 2 products now from Miel Organics. Again, another product which I believe they are Black owned as well. I feel like I watched them on a show. It was Selling Tampa. I watched them on Selling Tampa. So yes, this is Black owned, I believe. Like, love the actual packaging. It's just so cute. It's like pink and gold. It just looks cute. My scalp feels nice, soft, hydrated. It holds my retwists. The only thing I'll say is it's very thick. So in terms of build up, this will cause all the build up. So you got to make sure you are washing your hair very, very well if you're using this, but definitely recommend. I don't remember how much this cost. If I can find it online, I will try and link everything below. Some of them may be affiliate links, so if you do not want me to get paid, then search these products up yourself. Otherwise, I will put them below for convenience. Another thing that gets an honorable mention that is part of my retwist routine is the ORS, that's the Organic Root Stimulator, olive oil wrap / set mousse. I retwist my hair. I get some of the foam, pump it in my palm, right? Add that like all around the edges and stuff, like back, around the sides. And then I use this fishnet wrap set, and then I use a dryer and works a charm. I used to watch my loctician do that and I was like, tips and tricks to hold that retwist. It's on the affordable side as well. I think it was a few dollars. Going more towards hot oil treatments. So my new favorite, another black owned beauty, is Solette Infusions. Now this is actually a friend of mine's oil. I want to say this is my 3rd or 4th bottle. I love it. I love it. I'm the first person to support a friend's business, especially when their products work. So I would never push this if it didn't work. I am telling you, you need this oil in your life. It's vegan, it's mixed with 20 different oils, sorry. Since I started using this, my hair has grown exponentially. Look how long my locks are, please. I started using this around this time last year. So around May last year, I started using this and my hair literally has grown so much. I love how it feels after I've washed my hair and I put it in, even just using it on a daily basis, but we'll get to that. I feel like I have to smell everything to let you know how it smells. I don't know what it is because she doesn't have her ingredients on the back. She has allergens on the back, but it doesn't have ingredients on the back. But there's something that I recognize. I don't know if it's fenugreek. There's just something that I'm familiar with in this that has an overpowering scent. It doesn't smell bad, it just smells like an oil, right? I put this in an applicator bottle. I put that applicator bottle in a mug of hot water. I apply it to my scalp, some shower caps on my head, and then use my hooded dryer and gave myself a hot oil treatment with this. I've done it twice now and I really like it. I think it works really well. Usually if I oil my scalp, I probably don't have to do it for a few more days, but I found another way to use this outside of hot oil treatments that works really well, but we'll get to that. I want to say it's like mid-range, going towards more of the pricier side. I only say that because it's in pounds. It's a UK based brand and obviously I'm based in Canada. If you know about the exchange rate, you know about the exchange rate. So I would say it's more on the pricier side for me. However, I'm not going to stop buying it. I love it. Now the last category is styling. I have this spray bottle here, which I have mixed a concoction. Again, if you have watched my previous video, the one just before this one, I spoke about having like a daily refresher spray, and this is it. So I made it myself. Now in terms of what's in it, mostly water. I just find that people who just say that water like refreshes their hair and they just give their hair a spray and the water does the job, I'm not that person. So I'm not even gonna lie to you and be like, just use water. No, there's water in it along with aloe vera gel. It's more for like sunburn. It's like advertised for sunburn and like skin, but it works fantastic in my hair. It's basically pure organic aloe vera gel. I was gonna make it myself, but I just thought nah. And this is like 99.75% aloe vera gel. So for me, that's a good enough percentage. It's almost 100%. In terms of the consistency, it's very like, I was gonna say it's very wet. It's just a little less slimy than using actual like aloe vera, but it's still on the slimy side. It's more like goopy, I want to say. It's scent free, has no alcohol, so I usually add water and then 1/3 of the amount of water is aloe vera gel. I then add the Solette Infusions oil. Now none of these products mix. They don't mix at all. This has just been sitting down. I don't know if you can tell on camera, I don't know if it shows, but usually the oil will rise to the top and then nothing else mixes. So you've really got to just give it a good shake and then give your hair a spray. When I tell you this spray is the best thing I ever did. If you want to do the organic scraping an aloe vera plant, you can do. I was just worried about storing it, how long it will stay. I'm too lazy for all of that stuff, so I got the best alternative. Added an oil. It doesn't have to be the Solette Infusions, but just an oil that works for you. Make yourself a refresher spray. Honestly, it's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. Staying within the styling category, I told you guys that I had another Miel product that I really loved. I grabbed the Honey and Ginger Flexible Hold Edge Gel. Now this edge gel is almost like wax, but it's so light in that it doesn't cause flaking and build up. I always say it smells like Coca-Cola, like cola bottles and like Coca-Cola sweets, even though it's honey and ginger. In terms of doing my edges, I think I need to film a video because I have now mastered how to do my edges and they actually last. I have found the perfect combination. These two, Gorilla Snot, okay, not to be confused with Gorilla Glue, is amazing. I love this stuff. It works really, really, really well with the Mio Organics. If you struggle with build-up, flakiness, or any kind of like residue afterwards, one thing I will say to get around that is water. When you're using this, don't be scared to use water. Usually I will put this, like I'll get literally a tiny bit on my finger, do it with my edge brush, and then I will get water and like rub the water through on top as well. So like I'll put water on my fingers and rub that over it just to remove all of that excess residue and tackiness and stickiness. And these two are now my staples when it comes to styling. I don't feel like that's a lot of products in my drawer. Maybe it is, but for me, those are my staples. That is what I use. They all work really well together. Just to recap, definitely use what works for you. I think it's all good and well having me as a hair twin and looking at what I have, but if, for example, you know that you need more of a moisturizing shampoo as opposed to one with a dry and itchy scalp, or maybe your hair gets really dry but you want to use the dry and itchy scalp, however it strips your hair too much, you know, combine things, co-wash, do what works for you. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what's in my drawer, the products I'm loving right now. I want to say about 50% of the products in my product drawer are Black owned. I think it's important to be conscious about where you shop from and the brands you shop from, and it would be amazing to turn around in a year's time and say every single product I use is Black owned, but we are where we are, right? Let me know if there's any other videos you want to see around my hair products. Otherwise, stay fierce, stay real, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. JCBO range. JBCO. I had to do that in my head. Jamaica Black Castor Oil. Yes, it's Amazon Canada. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a fishnet wrap. So I fishnet wrap my hair, and then with the oops